We introduce you to Building Hope, a program for locals who can't afford mental health counseling. Phil Lindeman with Krystal, 93 News. First, the Breckenridge Town Council voted yes on a measure that will bring 100% renewable energy to town by 2035. At yesterday's council meeting, the council created a partnership with Xcel Energy to reach the goal. Haley Littleton with the town explains.
This is all a part of our broader Sustainable Breck program and all of our initiatives. The renewable energy one is definitely a big one.
Littleton says the new partnership will help Breck reach two goals. The first is 100% renewable energy for town-owned properties by 2025 and renewable energy for all of Breckenridge by 2035. Native Roots is the largest dispensary chain in Colorado, where pot sales topped $1.3 billion last year. But local stores in Frisco and Dillon aren't immune to the ups and downs of a slow ski season.
We kind of follow the same exact trend as probably like hotels do. And as the snow falls, the people come.
That was Ryan Brown, CEO for Native Roots. The chain owns 20 dispensaries in 11 municipalities, and those stores employ hundreds of people. They even get 401ks and health insurance.
We're constantly looking to evolve and modernize our benefit package and have it be competitive, not with other cannabis companies, but we're trying to compete with some of Colorado's best companies regardless.
Despite a recent federal decision to crack down on legal marijuana, Brown says Native Roots is busy preparing for the future. It started with downsizing. The chain's Denver Garden recently cut its strain selection in half, from 120 strains to 60.
As people's kind of flavor, their preferences, I guess, change, then we're pulling some strains off the shelf and ultimately then reintroducing some new stuff, and it's become more of a seamless process.
Brown says that banks and credit unions were nervous after the federal decision, but for dispensaries like Native Roots, it's been business as usual. Native Roots is still focused on Colorado, but Brown says that expanding beyond state limits is not out of the question.
We've got several markets that we're looking at exploring, and essentially the company is prepared to be able to take those steps as we identify the right business partners, the right business climate, and very importantly, the right regulatory climate.
In 2017, the Colorado pot industry made about $1.3 billion before December. It was the second straight year of billion-dollar sales. Healthcare costs in Summit County are some of the steepest in the nation. But where does mental health fit in?
When we started Building Hope, we identified that one of the biggest barriers to being able to get mental health care was cost. And we wanted to create a effective, fast way for people to be able to get in touch with the help that they needed.
That was Betsy Casey with Building Hope. It's a branch of the Family and Intercultural Resource Center, and its mission is simple: to make mental health education affordable and available for anyone in Summit.
The behavioral health efforts in Summit County had been previously somewhat siloed, and so somebody was doing something over here and somebody was doing something over here, and so there really was a need to bring everyone together.
One of Building Hope's most popular programs is the Mental Health Scholarship Fund. It offers locals up to 3 months of free therapy with one of 25 local providers, and since last year, Building Hope has awarded more than 75 scholarships.
Some of the indicators that we believe lead to and increased depression, isolation would be significant high cost of living up here, the transient nature of the community, so a lot of people are leaving, coming and going.
Building Hope's other mission is getting out into the community. Casey and others teach trainings at local businesses. They also host programs like yoga and art therapy for English and Spanish-speaking locals.
Mental health is no discriminator of race, class, gender, anything. We all struggle with depression, anxiety, at the substance abuse at the same rate. So what's happening in our English-speaking community is happening in our Spanish-speaking community.
A consultation with Building Hope is free and open to anyone. For more info, visit buildinghopesummit.org or listen to our in-depth interview with Betsy Casey on the Krystal 93 YouTube page. That's Krystal with a K. In sports, a 10-game winning streak came to an end for the Colorado Avalanche last night. That's the second longest in club history, and it's hopefully a good omen. Every season the Avs have notched a win streak longer than 8 games, they've gone deep into the playoffs. The Avs and the Nuggets both have the night off, and all Summit High teams are off until Friday. Phil Lindeman with Krystal, 93 News.